Now let's move to law number 4, the law of risk. And this one is truly fascinating. Here's how the law of risk works. If the law of needs is about satisfying customer desires, the law of difficult problems is about helping them overcome tough challenges, and the law of persuasion is about showing them the benefits and value of what they buy, then the law of risk helps your customers feel one simple truth. When they buy from you, their risk is zero. In other words, they only get benefits, no losses, no worries. They gain not just a solution, but also assurance, peace of mind, and trust in what was promised. There's no perceived risk in anything you've said, offered, or guaranteed. Of course, in real life, risk is everywhere in business, in relationships, in everything we do. But people naturally try to avoid risk as much as possible. That's why we buy insurance, because we all want a safe and secure life. Insurance companies grew massively by collecting small contributions from many to protect the few who face real loss. And you can apply the same logic in sales through 3 key factors. 1, the final decision is about safety. At the end of every buying process, the customer's final goal is psychological safety, to feel that they're making a risk-free or low-risk decision. Even if a customer is ready to buy, they've seen the value, they're excited, they're about to pay, the deal can still fall apart if you ignore this psychological need to avoid risk. So make sure at the final moment of the sale, you help them feel completely safe and reassured. 2, fear of being ripped off. If a salesperson fears rejection, the customer fears making a bad purchase. This fear often comes from past experiences, times when they bought something low quality, overpriced, or socially embarrassing. Maybe they were criticized by friends or family, or regretted a poor buying choice. Those memories create a mental defense system, a deep fear and distrust of salespeople. That's why empathy and understanding are so important. Before you sell, you must first rebuild their trust and ease their emotional guard. 3, every action you take adds or reduces risk. Every move you make, every word, every expression, every gesture either increases or reduces the customer's sense of risk. There's no neutral zone in sales. Every second of interaction either builds trust or breaks it. So be deeply aware. Project confidence, calm, and sincerity, from your tone of voice to your facial expression, from your emails to your body language in meetings. Every moment counts. Every little gesture either moves the deal forward or pushes it away. Law number 5, the law of reverse motivation. This law explains a surprising truth. Every customer wants to buy, but no one wants to be sold to. Even if your product is amazing, perfectly priced, and exactly what they need, they'll still back off if they feel pressured. The moment a customer senses you're trying too hard, they'll think, this person is pushing me. Maybe there's a catch. That uneasy feeling destroys trust, and once that happens, the deal is gone. So, how do we apply the law of reverse motivation? 2 key ideas. 1, become a helper, not a seller. Don't focus on selling. Focus on helping your customer fulfill their desire. Raise their curiosity, increase their emotional desire. Make them want it naturally. 2, be a guide, not a salesperson. Act like a mentor or expert advisor, not a seller. Teach them, share knowledge, and explain how your product or service improves their life or business. Give them valuable context, not just product details. Your product is just one part of a bigger solution they're looking for. Show them how to use it, enjoy it, and maximize its value in real life. When you do this, you're not selling anymore, you're guiding. And that's what makes customers truly buy by choice, not by pressure. Do these principles make sense to you? Because when you master them, you gain access to the inner psychology behind every sale. From these laws, you can create dozens, even hundreds of sales strategies that truly connect with human behavior. And in our next session, we'll go even deeper to uncover the true essence of selling and buying in the modern world. I'm Mr. Change, and I'll see you in the next lesson.